Hi, my name is Orseline.
And I'm Scar.
Welcome to my house, Red Book Edition, where I take 15 minutes to draw something from inside my house.
And I'm here to join you on the ride.
Alright, so let's get started.
It feels like it's been a while since the last one.
It has. It's been a week.
Yeah?
Alright. So, today, I'm going to draw a plushie.
Oh.
Because it turns out, I have quite a few of those.
Alright.
And of course,
Mm-hmm.
you guessed it,
Huh?
we're starting with a circle.
Oh. Wow.
Very wobbly circle, actually.
This is not what I was expecting. Okay.
Alright, so let's figure this out.
So let's figure this out. I was going to ask.
Yes.
15 minutes. Do you have a game plan?
No.
No. All right. Well, you heard it here first, folks. No game plan. We're winging it. But we do know it's a plushie, so.
It is a plushie.
And you know.
I think it's a popular plushie. I'm pretty sure. At least at one point it was very popular.
You know, you usually show the plushies off when you're done. So. Or we'll leave that to the end. We'll see how this goes.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out exactly. You know what? I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna go against what I was going to originally do, and I'm just gonna sketch it out. They're all wobbly lines. I don't know why my lines are so wobbly right now. And the hard part is trying to match these two to be the same size and roughly same shape.
Now, you won't get this reference, but immediately I'm thinking of a Chow from Sonic.
Of a what?
It's I believe they're called Chows.
Well, you were right. I didn't get it. I've only seen parts of the first Sonic movie. The first recent Sonic movie.
Well, I haven't seen any of the first Sonic movies, so I don't know if Chows are in it. I kind of doubt it.
I don't think so. From what I saw, I don't think they were. But you know what? I didn't see it all.
So Chows were this weird thing that was in anyone in the chat, in the comments section could correct me. I don't think they were a part of Sonic Adventures 1. But in Sonic Adventures 2, or as I like to call it, Sonic Adventures 2 Battle for the Nintendo GameCube, that's the one I played, there's like this whole section of the game where you can just raise these things called chows. And there's these gardens. And you can take care of them. Based on how you take care of them, you get like an evil world and like a good world.
Huh.
And it's really weird.
Yeah.
A really weird thing that I got into for some dumb reason.
Sounds cool, actually.
Never got into stuff like that before, but for some reason, I played a lot of this game, folks. I played way too much of this game back in the day.
I thought you played that other game.
I played
Crash.
a lot of games. I did play Crash.
Yeah.
That was way before. Crash was OG for me.
Crash was before Sonic?
Well, Crash 1 was before Sonic Adventures 2 Battle, but not before Sonic. No, Sonic was Sega.
Genesis?
Yes, it was Sega Genesis.
Dang. That's pretty cool. I never played video games when I was little, so I wouldn't know.
The Sonic Adventure games came out on Sega Saturn, which I never played. Ahead of its time, that system. Which is why it failed.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Did not do well.
Alright. This, I feel, will be the giveaway. Maybe. Who knows? sketch lines. That's what I was supposed to do. If you haven't figured out what this is, I believe
It's bread.
there's 6 more of these.
It's a King's Hawaiian roll.
Yes.
Okay.
Straight out of Torrance. That's where the big King's Hawaiian factory is, isn't it?
Crazy Hawaiian roll.
Alright,
It did not work out.
No?
What?
Wait, what didn't work out? This thing didn't work out. It's a little weird.
No, I was making a reference. Let's move on.
Alright. So,
I'm just trying to
make sense out of this?
There's one aspect of this that is difficult for me to grasp, and I want to see where you're going to take it.
What do you mean?
Well, we'll see where you take it, and I'll figure out if it's working or not.
You know what? That didn't work right there. What I just did.
Now, do you expect me to play a certain role for you while we do this? You know?
Huh?
Do you want me to encourage you, distract you? How we feel?
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
This is not a particularly not want to say stressful. This isn't like I need to do this perfectly or else, I don't know. I'm stressing out. We all know this is all.
Well, it's for fun, yeah. But
Fun.
when I start
Fun
coming
game.
in with these comments of, I don't know what you're doing there. I don't know if that throws you off your game.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay,
You don't know what
that's
I'm
good
doing.
That's good to know.
It's a valid feeling to not know what I'm doing. Because let me tell you, I don't know what I'm doing either.
I'm the audience, you know. I'm trying to figure this out with them.
And you're doing a pretty good job. No, you can take a guess what this is. I think you can already tell because that's pretty much it.
The King's Hawaiian bread. Yeah.
Exactly.
I already guessed it.
You did guess it. You guessed it right. Now, this is, I mean, of course you could already tell. I'm pretty sure you could already tell. Because if you can't, then I did a really bad job at my job, which was to draw this.
Just imagine the SpongeBob poking. Job to do the job.
Exactly. And he's trying to get Squidward to do the job. Now this tentacle's too small. And I say tentacle because that's what it is. It's no secret at this point, I think, that it's a tentacle. And this is, in fact, a little octopus. And it's one of those octopi? I never knew that one.
I think it is octopi, but I'm gonna just leave it as it is.
Yeah, it's one of those little guys that came out a while ago, and then everyone had one, and I got one too.
Next week, are we gonna get the other side where it's a sad octopus?
You know, this one I think doesn't have sad octopus.
Really?
I think
thought they all did.
There's some that do. I think this version doesn't. I think it.
This is Happy Octopus, and you'll like it.
This is Happy Octopus, but the other side, I'll show you guys what the other side is.
Oh.
I'll give it away, because I'm not going to torture you guys with another
Pro move.
octopus session.
Keeping the audience for the whole video. Pro move.
Well, yeah, I need to, withhold some stuff to encourage you guys to stick around.
Now, let me just kind of step back here. You know what? I'll leave it till the end, when you're done.
Why?
I think that's a more appropriate time to discuss.
I mean, you can.
And I will.
Sure. I will take 15 minutes to draw this. Anything else extra is Scar's discussion. That had to wait until the end.
Little bean in the eye.
Bean.
It's like
a jelly
moon
bean,
in the sun.
you know? Kind of, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
In the eyes of this octopus. You know, you look into this octopus's eyes and you see the sun and the moon.
That's right.
And then you remember Game of Thrones.
Never seen it.
I think that's what the guy says.
Before he dies?
He does die, but
spoilers.
yeah, that is a spoiler if you haven't watched it. But you know what? If you don't know who I'm talking about, if you haven't watched it, you don't know who I'm talking about because I didn't say any names. But you'll probably figure it out if you watch it. But the guy that marries, you know, well, okay, spoiler, that marries Khaleesi, I think he says, "You're my." I don't know if he says you're my sun and my moon or you're my stars and my moon. I don't remember, to be honest. He says it in a different language or their language, whatever it is. But I think it translates to something along those lines. So this is Khaleesi, this octopus's eyes.
He looked her right in the eyes and said, "You're my Pokemon, sun and moon."
Exactly.
Okay.
He pulled out his Pokeball.
He caught her.
He caught her, exactly. And then that's how she got the 3 dragons, you know? It's, see, what are the 3 Pokemon dragons?
I wish someone would have spoiled this for me sooner. I gotta watch this show.
Exactly. So now it's incentive to watch it. You know you're going to have a fun time. You know.
Real talk, though. Should I watch Game of Thrones?
Should you watch Game of Thrones? You know, I didn't finish it. So, from what I saw, it's... You know, if you like your characters being killed off, then yes, you should. Because most of the characters that you start off watching die at some point. Not all of them.
Interesting.
But it's a good portion of them.
I don't know how I feel about that, but okay.
I liked I don't even know what season I got to, and I don't even know what seasons are out there right now, but
I think there's like 7 seasons of that show.
Really?
Like
I want to
6 or 7.
I want to say I got to maybe 4 seasons.
Dang, you got good ways in. Why'd you stop? Was it time? You just lost interest? What happened?
I think it was when I was watching it. I started watching it after it had come out, and it was a few seasons out.
Mm-hmm.
And I binged quite a few seasons, and then I think the last season, which was the last season that I watched, which was the 4th season, came out just a little bit after I had finished binge watching the previous season.
Mm-hmm.
So
you're already burnt out on it.
So no, it was the waiting. Honestly, it was like, oh, okay, I finished this season. Now I have to wait for another season to come out, and by the time it came out, you know, I was just.
You said it doesn't get any better than him catching someone with a Pokeball.
Exactly.
I give up on this show.
Exactly.
I'm going to leave at the high point.
I knew that those 3 dragon Pokemon were the high point, and it could only go downhill from there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Really, that was actually the reason why. All right, onto the really bad shading.
No, I think the eyes look great.
Well, the eyes look good. I like the eyes, but I have the bad shading in the body. Charles snoring. I hope you guys can hear that.
I kind of doubt it, but
man,
I hope they can.
I wish you guys could. They're just the light snoring of our dog Charles.
Slightly concerning if they could, because that means the mic will pick anything and everything up.
Yes, they did hear Charles barking last week, so they might hear Charles snoring this week.
Good point. Good point.
I think that would be cool, you know? Get little nuggets of Charles, you know? Some people might just watch it for that. Should you ever think of the possibility that maybe they tune in because they want to hear how Charles is doing?
It's true.
Because I wouldn't be upset about that.
Who knows? Maybe one day you'll do a 15-minute sketch of Charles.
Maybe.
Did I just come up with the best idea possible?
I think that's a special drawing, you know? That's got to be like some sort of milestone drawing.
Yeah,
you know? It's
that's
you've been following us for like 3 months. Maybe it's time for you guys to see Charles.
We hit
my bad drawings.
We hit 10 subscribers on YouTube.
Oh, 10 subscribers. You get a picture. You know what? Maybe that'll be it. If 10 people subscribe, maybe I'll draw Charles. Because guess what, Charlie? You'll be okay.
So that was 15 minutes.
That was 15 minutes.
So that was it. That was all the time.
That was it. That was all the time. I just kept on some shadows there because, you know, it looks like you need it. This is not hair. This is actually little yarn that's sticking out. Little thread that's sticking out.
Oh.
I just thought I'd add it in because it looked kind of cute. It looked like hair, so I put it in there.
That is cute. I like that.
I thought it gave it a little bit of personality. And there you have it. There's my octopus.
You know what this octopus is missing?
What?
A crown. I feel like a little crown would be cute for this guy.
You know, I think you're right.
That'd be kind of cute.
I think he would need a crown. Let's give him a crown.
Can you give him a crown?
Let me give him a crown. You know what? I was going to rotate it. This is going to be a hard crown to give him. You know what? I apologize. I'm going to have to tilt it because it's going to be a floating crown. And this was Scar's idea, not mine. So, if you're not happy that this is more than 15 minutes, I apologize.
Little blurry.
No, you can't see it? Is that better?
Yeah. I think so.
Sorry about the shadow there. There we go. This crown might look familiar because it's going to be very similar. Wait, no, actually, no, it's not. I thought it was going to be similar to the frog's crown. For the Princess Frog?
I have not seen that movie.
Nah, the one we drew.
Oh, I see.
But I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I'm mistaking it with something else. I was drawing another crown recently, and that's what it was. You know, it looks like a little jester crown, but that's okay, you know?
That's okay.
It has little...
Call him King Octopus.
Little jewels here. And there you have it. He has a crown.
So, let me just...
You know?
Throw it out there.
It's off center. And I apologize. It's a tilted crown, you know, it gives him personality.
That centerpiece right there with the two little tentacles, that's the part that I was talking about that was throwing me off. For anyone who was curious. It was just throwing me off. I know, I understand it's probably just the
That's how it is. See, he was a little more flat like this, see?
Yeah.
See that centerpiece right there?
Yeah, I didn't
there he is.
I'm not a I see it now.
And he has a surprise in here. Because there's a little ball in here.
That was my ball.
It's a little stressful. Yeah. He laid an egg. Sorry. You had to witness that. I'm sorry you witnessed that. But yeah, so the big reveal actually is what's on the inside.
Drum roll? No, just kidding.
Hold on. There we go. Oh, I should have.
Oh my gosh.
There. He has no face. No, he does. There it is.
He's sad. He's not angry.
Yeah, he's sad. He's not angry. Or he's, I guess sad, yeah.
Oh my god.
So that's his face. See, he's not one of the happy, sad. Or happy, mad. He's happy, sad, or... he has that, like, face.
You got gummy worm colors.
My favorite colors.
That's true. That is true.
We'll get Happy Octopus back. And there it is. There you guys have it. So
there you go. Any final words, final thoughts?
I like it. I like how round he came out. Very round, and I like his tentacles. And I like his hair. It's right there.
I like the hair a lot, too. I think that's a very good touch.
Oh, man. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Yeah, we can see it.
Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
There, you see it? It's right there.
Yeah.
Little hair.
Little hairs.
Yeah.
Well, alfalfa.
Yeah. There it is. There you guys have it.
Well, there you go. Another week, another 15-minute sketch. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Remember, non-professionals, Instagram, YouTube, twitch.tv/non-professionals. Hoping to stream some more soon. But thank you all so much for watching and hope to see you next week. Take care.
Bye.